is a very talented boxer indeed, somebody I've been following for many years now. Commentated on him at the Youth Olympic Games in Buenos Aires when he came away with a silver medal, losing that Youth Olympic Games final to Great Britain's Carol Itama on a 4-1 split. He took 2018 World Youth Gold that same year, and in 2017 and 2018 he took European gold in the youth classification at 81 kilograms, and the 2018 European Youth Championships, as we've been pointing out, was right here in Roseto. So he's looking for another top spot on a continental medal podium. There is the tournament #1 seed, Ruslan KOLESNIKOV. He too marked up around the eyes. His opponent is HAKOBYAN HAMBARDZUM. He participated in the European Under-22 Championships, the equivalent event of this back in 2018 at 75 kilograms. Lost to Gabriel Dostin of Ireland, who boxed here in the Under-22s as well. Gabriel Dostin, a very accomplished boxer. Presented him with the best boxer trophy at the Haringey Box Cup a few years ago. But these men have been in action in Ring B. And what have you made of the Armenian boxer's route to the final so far?
It's been good to watch Hambardzum Hakobyan. He had a great fight against Ben Ehis of Germany in the quarterfinals, won that 4-1. It was right up close. You could have thrown a towel over them at any point. They were working on the inside. It was high quality stuff. I very much enjoyed watching that one. I was looking forward to seeing him box Andrei Kiriakov, the Moldovan #6 seed, but he got through there by walkover, and he should present a serious challenge here for KOLESNIKOV, who dropped his first round against Raphael Moni of France in the quarterfinal, but then showed his experience just to up things, take control, and win that fight on the cards with all 5 judges 2-1. And then a decent battle against Aliaksei Alfiarau, the #4 seed in the semi-finals. KOLESNIKOV again just had a little bit too much for him all round. He's just all round a good fighter, isn't he?
Well, certainly is. So we're underway then. 81 kilogram light heavyweight action in the gold medal bout. The boxer on the front foot is the Armenian athlete HAMBARDZUM HAKOBYAN. His opponent is the tournament #1 seed Ruslan KOLESNIKOV, operating on the perimeter of the boxing ring, looking to score with that left hand, in which he possesses wonderful variety. Tucking up tightly, but a right hand got through to the body there from HAKOBYAN on that front foot. KOLESNIKOV fully locked in on the activity of his opponent. There's a nice right hand lead, catching HAKOBYAN, but HAKOBYAN came back with the same shot. On the inside, both men looking to free their hands. Look at that uppercut picked underneath by KOLESNIKOV during that exchange at close range. Flicking left jab from the retreating boxer in red. He scored, and look at the education on that left hand as he put it around the rear of the right glove of the man in blue, and then took the direct route with the follow-up right crosses, penetrating the defenses between the gloves of his opponent from Armenia. Terrific shot selection, wonderful variety and evidence during that 10-second burst of activity from Ruslan KOLESNIKOV. Left jab once again, snaking between the hands of his opponent. HAKOBYAN looking for his own left jab, picked off by a single shot as he went in search of a right hand. Oh, what a left hook! Disguised it behind a left jab, pulled the trigger, and just caught HAKOBYAN right on the point of his chin. Terrific variety once again from the tournament #1 seed. And then a check right hand, just walking him through like a matador to a bull. Just pushed him through with the right hand and stepped through on the other side, leaving HAKOBYAN staring over the strands here at the Pala Mageti. Make no mistake, HAKOBYAN knows what he's doing, but the flashes of ring craft from KOLESNIKOV and accurate punch picking have been notable indeed. Good left hand to the body. It was preceded by a left jab upstairs. HAKOBYAN will have felt that, and he came straight back looking for his own response. But it's a very good display, this, of efficient punch picking from KOLESNIKOV. HAKOBYAN goes in search of a right hand. Both men off the mark with their attempted shots during that trade-off. Right uppercut was attempted by Kolesnikov, who was inconvenienced by being pushed onto one leg. Good left hook to the body, sunk beneath the right elbow once again from Kolesnikov. 10-second clapper has sounded. Both men looking to land just before the bell. A very good round of boxing from Ruslan Kolesnikov. Some wonderful work produced during that 3-minute frame.
He's saving the best for last here, because that's the best round of boxing I've seen him produce in the tournament so far. I've seen 6 previous rounds from him. At times, as in that first round I mentioned against Rafael Moni, he was maybe a little bit overconfident, was throwing flashy combinations right from the start. Here he just gave himself a little bit of time to work into it. Hakobyan came out quick. He almost sort of let him, just rode with it for a bit to have a look. And since then, he's just shown stunning variety. And every single time Hakobyan has provided any kind of opening, and even when he hasn't, he's been punished.
So 10-9 across the board in favor of Ruslan Kolesnikov. Hakobyan and his corner have got to adapt their strategy, and Hakobyan has got to implement it. Well, just trying to look at the reason for the delay here at the start of round 2. Nothing immediately discernible. Time has been called and we are underway. Right back onto the front foot is the man who conceded this opening round unanimously, and credit to him because he's trying to quicken the tempo here and make Kolesnikov uncomfortable, because Kolesnikov was incredibly relaxed during the course of that opening round, able to work at his own tempo, create openings as he wanted with some wonderfully disguised offenses. And look at the response it's eliciting from Hakobyan, but there's plenty of aggression. He did get through with the right hand there as Kolesnikov was pinned in the blue corner. But look at that left jab, just keeping the man in blue at bay, just sneaking it through the defenses of Hakobyan to find a home for it. Hakobyan short with his attempt to jab, kept his forward march going, and now looking to work against Kolesnikov, but Kolesnikov scored with a good left hand off the ropes and then spun back to ring center. 2 shots upstairs and a left hand to the body once again. Hakobyan responds with that same shot, left hand beneath the right elbow of his opponent. But Kolesnikov looking entirely unruffled here. There's a trace of red on his forehead, and that's because he's got a cut around the left eye. So the referee will be keeping a close eye on that. If the referee calls time for the cut to be inspected, we're going to have to see what caused the cut, whether it was a clash of heads or a punch. Midway through the second round, Hakobyan spoken to about reckless use of the head. Terrific double left hook on a resumption. Head then body from the man in red. He tries for a right uppercut, does Kolesnikov. And Hakobyan trying to rough his opponent up here. Steps right back into the pocket and scored with 2 body shots, does Hakobyan. Now it's back to long range. Left jab again around the side of the right glove from Kolesnikov. Tried a right hand off the ropes. Hakobyan kept the attack going and was looking to work away downstairs. Beautiful left jab once again. Unerringly accurate from the man in red. Drops the jab down to the body, scored with the right hand over the top. Hakobyan comes back with a burst of activity just above the belt line of his opponent. And again, Kolesnikov just giving the impression of a man who is doing things on his own terms and at his own tempo here, despite the best efforts of Hakobyan, who continues to come forwards. But he simply cannot make the man uncomfortable for long enough. There was a good 2-shot combination landed by Kolesnikov during the course of that trade-off, and then Kolesnikov having the final word after Hakobyan enjoyed success as well. Good left hand landed to the body a few moments ago by Kolesnikov. Just protects himself with his elbow. Left hook upstairs was a solid shot from the man in blue. So closing seconds of this second round, Hakobyan have to give the man credit because he really did try to do something different by upping the tempo, trying to ruffle Ruslan Kolesnikov, but for my money, he didn't succeed in doing it, and I think that's another round in favor of the man in red, who's picked up a nasty gash on his left eye.
Agreed. I've got all the time in the world for Hakobyan and the way he's going about this, because, like you say, he bit down in that second round and he really tried to just raise it. He's not getting discouraged. He's been hit with plenty of good punches. He keeps coming forward. He's trying to keep his defences tight. It's not gung-ho or reckless. And he did have some pockets of success there, but Kolesnikov dominated the round. As you say, that is a pretty nasty-looking cut he's got on the corner of his left eye there. They don't want that to get too much worse. The scores come up, so it's 4 cards for Kolesnikov, 1 in favour of Hakobyan. So 4 judges have got Kolesnikov with a 2-point lead. The middle judge there, the Finnish judge, has got it level 19-19. So unless some points get deducted from Kolesnikov in this round, then he's clear here.
So into the 3rd round then. The man in blue has got to overturn a 2-point deficit for 4 of the 5 scoring judges here. Good right hand landed on a downward trajectory by Kolesnikov, who was incredibly composed on the ropes. Hakobyan firing away but not really able to find the range because Kolesnikov was just swaying on the strands and making his opponent miss. So Hakobyan continues to edge his way forwards, trying to quicken his feet and cut off the ring. Kolesnikov spins back to the space of center ring, and Hakobyan still looking for bent-arm punches to both body and head. Uppercut attempted by Kolesnikov was short of the mark, so he pushed his man off with the shoulder, and again there's evidence of the accuracy. Left, right, straight between the gloves of the man in blue to result in a scoring combination. Stealing a glance to his corner is Kolesnikov. He'll know that we're approaching the midpoint of this final round. Good right hands exchanged. Hakobyan landed first, then Kolesnikov, who retreats to the ropes voluntarily, scores off them before spinning off them, and again just cracking out that left jab like a riding crop and disrupting the advancing man in blue by flicking him in the face with that left hand lead. It's a very good display, this. And Hakobyan continuing to pursue his man as he looks to fulfill his mission, but there's evidence of the accuracy once again during that 3-shot combination. The first 2 punches went between the gloves of the man in blue, then when Hakobyan was looking to let his hands go, it was an open chin and he was tagged by Kolesnikov once again. And that's good to see from Hakobyan. He kept the attack going when he got Kolesnikov to the ropes. There he lands with the forearm, twice with the left hand. Good double left hook, make it a triple left hand because he went hook to the head, hook to the body, and then another left hand upstairs again, all from the same flank. Hakobyan, well, again, you have to credit this man's conditioning and commitment because he keeps on coming. He's continuing to swing away. But again, there's evidence of the direct route taken by the straight shots of the tournament #1 seed. Getting in between the defenses erected by his opponent. And Hakobyan keen to get back into the fray. Well, we're inside the closing seconds of this gold medal bout, and Hakobyan, well, he has never stopped trying to get the shot or the combination off that would take his man out of there. But Ruslan Kolesnikov with a very composed display indeed, boxing brilliantly over the course of that championship bout, and he's going to be crowned as the champion.
He is. I think that was probably Hakobyan's best round of the fight. I still don't think he did enough to win it necessarily, but he kept that work rate really, really high. Kept on top of Kolesnikov, who began to gas a bit, to be honest, towards the end there. He was looking a little bit tired. He had to look after that cut, of course. I was just looking back at my notes, and he did pick that up in the 3rd round of his semi-final, but he did protect it well, and he's going to get the win here.
Unanimous decision. The winner is red corner, Ruslan.
So Ruslan Kolesnikov prevailing on a unanimous points decision verdict. Maximum credit has to go to Hambardz Hakobyan because he took the final round. Testament to his competitive spirit and his work rate. But it is Ruslan Kolesnikov, the tournament #1 seed, who makes it another championship gold for Russia here at the Pala Maghetti in Roseto.
Good performance, very good performance. And he saved the best for last.